#1 most valuable real estate community in existence today. We've got a lot of stuff going on. As you have seen this week, we have put multiple properties under contract. And now it is time for us to dispo all of those deals that we've put under contract. It's going to be one exciting week. I just got off the phone with another seller this morning. At 8:30 a.m., he was actually there in the nursing home for his mother to tap the buttons on the DocuSign so that we could get that deal rolling as well. And I locked up another contract this morning off stream. So when I tell you guys that these Google ads have completely changed my business, you can see it, right? We're not just talking theory. We're not talking about, oh, well, do this and that. You're seeing me talk to real people and close these deals live. So I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm grateful for the opportunities that we have, especially, with this incredible community. There's so many different opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, for you to be in proximity with heavy hitters. I'm going to be sending out another agreement live on this live stream. If you all drop some fire in the chat right now, I want to know how many of us are in here. We got 22 people in here. I got another person that's ready to sign an agreement. That Florida deal, the buyer is not going to work on that deal. Though I have another deal in Tennessee where a seller wants to sell, and we're going to go put that under contract. Looks like they want to see it, John. They want to see it. So we got a couple things to do, man. We got a lot of deals on the board. I'm going to be following up with the agents. I'm going to be working with John to get some more properties listed. A lot of exciting stuff happening today.
Yes, sir. We got our boy Meat Free, recommended by a community member in here. Her name is Becky Stone. I'm gonna give him a call now, and then John, I'll just merge you with the call, and we'll give him the details for the ones that you got.
Fantastic.
Sir, give me 1 sec. Let me ring you. I'm gonna connect the call with him, and then I'll add you in the call.
Perfect. Hello? How's it going, John? Fantastic, fantastic. I'm well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. My good friend John, he put me in touch with you. I know that we actually listed a property in the past. That was one in, where was that? Was that Greencastle, John? Where was that one at?
Well, it was Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah. But I don't think that one ended up working out, right?
No, that one didn't pan out. It was
Okay.
it was too much of a tear down, I think it was, yeah.
Gotcha. So we've got a couple new properties here that we're ready to move on. They're in pretty good condition. They're not, in tear down condition, but they're, original as is stuff, how the wholesale game works. And so I'm looking at one in Hartford City. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these areas, and then Martinsville.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm familiar with both of those areas. So
Okay.
Hartford is about an hour and a half from me, but I have agents all over, and then Martinsville isn't too far from Indianapolis, so
Okay.
not too bad.
Well, that's good. That's good. How would you like to go about it? Because I know I'm going to get a key set up for the property in Hartford City, and then
Okay.
for Martinsville, the husband is living in that property. That's a divorce situation, so we can just schedule a time for you to go and stop by.
Okay. Yeah, what I would need is obviously the address for both of those, maybe the data room for both of those so we have all of the information. And then are you needing photos for each one?
Yes, please.
Okay, so address, data room, and then whatever information, contact information that we need to have. I know you said the seller is living in one, but if there's any tenants or property managers we need to get a hold of, that would be helpful. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, we can get it turned around pretty quickly. And if you already put in the lock boxes on, it's a lot easier. But if you do need that as well, just let me know.
Wonderful. Okay. So I can get you those addresses sent to you via text. I guess John will shoot me your number and we can knock that out. And we can get the ball rolling on
Yeah, I
that.
can do that.
Thank you, John. I'm gonna also reach out and schedule a time for us to go and be inside those two properties. Okay.
Yeah, also the data room, so like if you have any info about like HVAC, roofs, any of that, I can send it over your way. It's a seller disclosure, so you guys can fill that out for each one, just so we have all of our bases covered ahead of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be, filling it out, not knowing a lot of the information because we are buying it as is.
And that's fine. You can just mark it out. Like usually people just cross it out or they just say they don't know.
Mhm. Well, perfect
And
then.
that'll at least, yeah, we can at least convey that to the buyer and just say, hey, they never lived in the property, so.
Wonderful.
We can do that as well. I did send another property because I'm actually trying to move another one. It's on Buyer Street. I sent it to John
Oh,
just a
yeah.
few minutes ago. But if you want to take a look at that one, the
Is
seller.
this a creative deal? Like this?
I'm sorry.
Is this like a creative one? Like this one isn't selling on the market, so you need somebody creative to buy it, or?
It's on the market. It's a new build. He wants out of it. It can get about $2,500 a month in rent, and he's open to buying down the rate up to 3% for a buyer for this property.
Well,
I mean, as far as the price though, I mean, like, it's about 380, but he's willing to give that concession towards whoever wants to buy it and be creative that way. But like, it's
I
a
think
really
that
nice
would
house.
be.
Plus, it's still under warranty. If you know anyone, it's probably not up your alley for something like this, but
I mean, you could
Yeah,
talk to John and see if he's open to that creative structure. Then John could possibly do something because he's more in the creative side than I am. So
I'd be happy to
okay, yeah,
structure, a wrap. If there's, any mortgage that we could take over, and figure out, what options that seller has. If he wants to explore the creative route, happy to do that. Um, but yeah, I greatly appreciate you, Mitri, for setting this up and, getting these properties on the MLS for us.
yeah, of course. Just let me know.
Wonderful.
But
All right,
yeah, I'll be
gentlemen.
here. I just texted you my email, so if you need anything else,
Okay,
feel
fantastic.
free to just text. That's probably the quickest way.
Okay, I'll send you over those addresses, and then when you get a chance to send me the listing agreements, we'll get those filled out, and we'll get the ball rolling today.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
send you an email.
Wonderful. Thank you
Sounds
so
good.
much. Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Take care. Thank you.
Goated. John, can you hear us? John's running back here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, just by being in proximity with this community, being in this room, just me talking about this deal in the closers channel, talking about the deals that I've got locked up in Indy. John saw that I had deals locked up, and he already has resources that he was willing to share with me, right? Just by sharing what you're doing with the people that are in here, this is so valuable, ladies and gentlemen. There's no other opportunity like this where you are instantly in proximity with real professionals that can actually help you close more
Sure.
deals.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good agent, man. He knows his stuff. You know what I mean? he's one of those guys ready to go. So it's always good to find member guys when you're looking for agents that do novations. Make sure that they know what novations are and that that they already know what paperwork you need. They already have preferred titles that know how to underwrite. These things and make sure everything's up front, just so that you don't have any hiccups down the line. So it's always best to be precautious and to move in gray areas.
Absolutely. So this is fantastic. We're getting the ball rolling on those novations, and I've got some other deals and stuff, John, that we might be able to work on as well, man. If you've got some time, I don't know if you've got time or if you're overwhelmed with your leads. I know you and Carlos have been killing it lately. You saw your IG, man. You were walking another property with him.
Yeah, we was walking this honestly, it wasn't a deal, but we went out there just learning this. We can really just do this game virtually. You don't really have to go out to all these properties, to assess them. Unless it's a really screaming deal, then obviously